My name is Sydney, and I'm here to talk to you about perspective. What do kayaks, plywood, and toilet paper have in common? In my mind, they trigger a special memory, a different perspective, so to speak. We are now entering the holiday season. Every store is touting that they are the answer to your celebratory needs. 'Tis the season to be marketed, fa la 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 la. For those of us who survived, can now give an accurate account of our experiences. According to Merriam-Webster, perspective is defined as a point of view. Reflective perspective is a point of view that experiences, imagination, or lessons learned may alter. Let us explore how experiences and imagination can lead to lessons learned. Coming back to the kayaks, plywood, and toilet paper mentioned earlier. Previous experiences slant reflective perspective. Remember the hype and fear surrounding supplies during the COVID-19 pandemic? One day will forever be remembered as the Great Toilet Paper Panic of 2020. On March 12th, TP sales had ballooned 734% compared to the same day the previous year, according to NC Solutions. The unprecedented demand exasperated the supply chain. We as survivors will no longer take these items for granted. I know I won't. As you can surmise, the memory I'm referring to took place during the pandemic, specifically Thanksgiving 2020. My grandmother, who works at a local home living facility, shared that the residents she works with would have to shelter in place. Because of my memories during the holiday season, my heart broke for these residents, as some of them would have to spend Thanksgiving alone. My family and I jumped into action. We discussed classic Thanksgiving traditions such as sports, turkey, and a Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. That was it, a Thanksgiving Day parade. Now we just had to come up with a theme. My family and I have a tradition of watching the movie A Charlie Brown Thanksgiving every year, and we decided we would use that as our theme. We painted a plywood sign to attach to the back of a trailer for our parade. Meemaw procured some yard balloons to use on the trailers. We then had friends and family drive vehicles to create a parade procession. The dietary staff even created treat bags with popcorn and jelly beans to depict the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving meal. The director of nursing and her family decorated their truck and passed out sanitary products, such as toilet paper, hand sanitizer, and masks to the residents. The CEO even dressed up as a pilgrim and handed out the treat bags. My reflective perspective was empathetic, as we gave of ourselves to bring Thanksgiving joy to others. Would you imagine that a roll of toilet paper would be a sought-after item thrown from a parade float? Imagination sometimes slants our reflective perspective. Einstein once said, "Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited." Imagination often taints our experienced reality. Pictures of the parade indicate that this was no professional production. Exaggeration is now prevalent. A marcher who now gives the impression that the balloons were as big as Macy's Best. She even sees the annual viewing of Santa as more of a chopper than a small street bike. The residents even say they felt the warmth, even though temperatures barely above freezing. Imagination slants a reflective perspective, creating exaggeration and even encouragement. Service opportunities provide a new reflective perspective, teaching us more about ourselves than we learn about others. Let's revisit the kayaks. My perspective changed on kayaks. They now symbolized an outdoor activity that provided exercise safe from COVID-19. My tenure with the Toyota Bluegrass Miracle League provided a new perspective and lessons learned. I learned how to better help those with special needs. Often they are treated differently for no reason at all. Not everyone would have the same opportunities we do, like being on a sports team. Often sports teams come with ridicule and discrimination, but nothing of the sort occurs with the Bluegrass Miracle League. They work hard to provide a safe, acceptable, and celebratory atmosphere for all their players. The players Others imagine themselves as running as fast as the wind to get to the next base. Family perspective is appreciation for the unique environment to meet their and their family's needs. Just as in the parade, I see the need to assure everyone they are not alone. We have seen what kayaks, plywood, and toilet paper have in common. They can be viewed from different perspectives. A reflective perspective examines a viewpoint that experiences, imagination, and lessons learned may alter. We should take time to see everyone from their realistic perspective. We all need to be acknowledged, respected, and encouraged. Seeing from another's viewpoint can change the way you look at things. I encourage everyone to share time with the Miracle League. They are always in need of volunteers, and they may even change your perspective. Or you could even take time out of your day to change someone else's perspective. Share a small talk, a smile, or even a helping hand. Because of an exaggerated and slanted memory, I too look back at pictures from Thanksgiving 2020 and see a little bit of a Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. Thank you.